Hello everyone, in today's video we are going to talk about the median of ascending and descending group data. So let us have this example. The weights of 50 boys in kilogram are as follows. So we have the table for the weight as well as its corresponding frequency. And our n is equal to 50. So the first thing we need to do here is to fill in the table. So this is an ascending order type of data. Why? Because it starts with the lowest class interval to the highest class interval. So it is increasing. So the third column is all about the CF. CF stands for cumulative frequency. So we shall start with 4, then plus 9, it is equal to 13, plus 19, it is equal to 32, 32 plus 15, it is equal to 47, then 47 plus 3, it is equal to 50. So to check whether your answer is correct, it should be equal to your n. So we have 50 here and we have 50 here. And then the fourth column is all about your x. X is the class mark or midpoint. To solve for the class mark or midpoint, we are going to add the lower limit plus the upper limit divided by 2. So 40 plus 44 divided by 2, it is equal to 42. 49 plus 45 divided by 2, it is equal to 47. 50 plus 54 divided by 2, it is equal to 52. 55 plus 59 divided by 2, it is equal to 57. 60 plus 64 divided by 2, it is equal to 62. So after that, we have the fifth column, which is your fx. To solve for fx, we are going to multiply the frequency times your midpoint or class mark. So 4 times 42, it is equal to 168. 9 times 47, it is equal to 423. 19 times 52, it is equal to 988. 15 times 57, it is equal to 855. 3 times 62 is 186. Then we shall have to sum it up. It is summation fx. We add it all, 168 plus 423 plus 988 plus 855 plus 186, which is equal to 2,620. And from here, we shall compute for the mean. So to compute for the mean, it is equal to summation fx over n. So take a look at the table. Summation fx equals 2,620 divided by 50, which is your n. It is equal to 52.4. So the mean equals 52.4. Now let's move on to the median. So the symbol for the median is like this. And the formula is lower boundary of the median class plus n over 2 minus the cumulative frequency below the median class over the frequency of the median class times the class size. So the first thing we need to do here is to determine the median class. So to determine the median class, if you can remember, so we are going to divide n by 2. So 50 divided by 2 is 25. And then looking at the CF, we are going to determine the first number which is greater than equal to 25. So which is the number greater than equal to 25? The first one, it is 32. So meaning this is the median class, 50 to 54. From here, we shall obtain the other data that we are going to need in order to compute for the median. So we shall have LM. What is LM? It is the lower boundary of the median class. To solve for the LM, it is 50 minus 0.5. So get the lower limit of that median class, which is 50, then subtract it by 0.5. So LM equals 49.5. Then next, so n over 2, we already know it, which is equal to 25. Then CFB. CFB stands for cumulative frequency below the median class. So this is ascending order. So it means that it is along 13. Okay? So this is the cumulative frequency below the median class. And then we are going to determine the frequency of the median class, which is 19. And then we are going to determine the class size. So to determine the class size, we are going to subtract 45 minus 40. So any of the two class intervals. So I use the first two class intervals. So 45 minus 40, it is equal to 5. That is your class size or class width. And then we are going to substitute all the values that we have. So we have 49.5 plus 25 minus 13 over 19 times 5. To solve for the median, subtract first 25 minus 13 divided by 19, then times 5 plus 49.5, so that you can obtain the value of 52.66. So that is the median of this given data. Now let's move on to descending order type of data. Why descending? Because we started from the highest class interval down to the lowest class interval. So from here, we use the same formula for the median. It's just that it's the positioning of your cumulative frequency below. So using the same formula, first we are going to determine the median class. And to determine the median class, we shall have n over 2, which is equal to 40 over 2, which is equal to 20. So from here, we are going to look into CF, and we will ask ourselves which is the first number greater than equal to 20. So from the CF, it is 23. So 23 is the first number greater than equal to 20. So from here, we can conclude that 26 to 30 is the median class. Now, we are going to determine the lower boundary of the median class. To determine the lower boundary, we are going to subtract the lower limit by 0.5. So 26 minus 0.5, it is equal to 25.5. And then the next one, we are going to determine the CFB, or the cumulative frequency below the median class. So this is descending order, so it is below. So in here, so it is equal to 9. So CFB equals 9. And then next that we are going to determine is the frequency of the median class. So the frequency of the median class is equal to 14. Then the class size, to determine the class size, we are going to subtract 41 minus 36, which is equal to 5. Or any two class intervals subtracting the lower limits or the upper limits. So it is equal to 5. And then we are going to substitute all the values that we have. In computing for this one, subtract first 20 minus 9, then divide. Divided by 14 times 5 plus 25.5, so that you shall round off in the final answer. So the median is approximately equal to 29.43, rounding off to 2 decimal places. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. See you again next time. Bye.